Good evening everyone, hopefully you're doing well. Guess what we discuss? Yes, right. Nutrition, diet, food and so on. So today probably will be quite interesting, a little bit unusual discussion. What about discuss some yogurts? Is it really all of them really healthy and good for your health and so on, for increase your digestion, bring the good bacteria, etc, etc? And answer is yes, only if it's natural. So if it's natural milk, take it from cow, what eat like a normal grass, free from pesticide, herbicide and all of the chemicals, what like all of the field is full now. So I think it will be quite difficult to find. So let's assume. So if you take just normal milk from a cow and milk bacteria there get rotten and became the yogurt, what you can mix with a different kind of berry or fruits and so on, yes, this will be really good for your health, I think, not only because of the calcium or some amino acid there and good bacteria, so it really helps with your digestions, etc, etc. But most of yogurts what you can find on the market, probably it's 99.9% what full of preservatives. If not, it's full of sugar. If not sugar, sugar-free, let's say it will be aspartame there. And I don't think it's a really good idea for use that products. About the bacteria, yeah, different brands have a different kind of bacteria, what not really same to the milk bacteria. You can make the experiment. You can take the milk, buy certain kind of yogurt, put inside, and another milk put another brand, another milk put another brand. So they will taste exactly and be exactly like this kind of yogurt. So some will be like liquid drinking one, some will be solid more, some will be less, etc, etc. So for the food production for quite a long time we use a lot of kind of preservatives, so it's not really good for our liver, kidney and so on. And same about the bacteria. For the production we use cheap bacteria and some of them like probiotic. I wouldn't say healthy. You can check it out online. Some researchers said it's good for your health, some said it's neutral, and some said it's not good for your health because it's multiply, it's not die, it's live long, and your body just fight with the bacteria and lose the resources what need for the other things. And some bacteria would not die with the overheating and so on. So have lot of different kind of bacteria what might be not that good for you. I believe in the nature. Nature is really smart, and what was done from the nature creator or whatever probably more or less is good for us, depends how you use it. Of course, if you use something too much or too little, it will not give you the effect, but if you put too much water you will just be drawn or die from it. So same about any kind of food. You can get too much vitamins and you'll have the skin problem, but if you have not enough vitamins, still you'll have the skin problem. So same about yogurts, and not only yogurts and all other products what you can see on the market. So probably 99% of the food you can't use it. Not only about a high level of sugar, yeah, because sugar is very cheap now, everyone sells the sugar, not the products, and a lot of preservatives because food should store there for a really long time. Let's say like all of the canned food what can store for 2 or 4 years. I think it's normal like eat it after 4 years, or something can be imprisoned there for 4 years or 3 years, or milk with expiry date after 1 year. Well, I don't think so. So let's say if we scroll a little bit of history and go back on 60 years ago, the food standards was really different and food was more natural. Let's say the mayonnaise or yogurt or something you can store in the fridge only for 7 or 10 days, even where there was add a little bit of preservatives, or was a natural preservatives like sugar, but I can't call it as preservative, but I can call it the food supplements, or salt, etc, etc. But now the preservatives gets more stronger and more violent, I think, more violent to your body, of course. So use it or not, well, if you have access for the natural food, you're just super lucky, or maybe you have your own production, food production. But about what you can buy in a convenience store, supermarket and so on, yeah. So we're poisoning ourselves, and after not surprised why we have a certain kind of problem with our health. And a lot of books already and articles wrote about and post if you'll be not that lazy, you can find it online easily. I will not mention many of it because it will take just hours. For instance, like one of the really good books, the Chinese study about the dietary and so on. So it's like a really huge research. So many books, it just done really big research about the food and so on. And if I mention the people who stay like more closer to nature, some different kind of tribes, people who stay in the mountains, they're more healthy and live longer, free of stress, compared to people who stay in city and you have not much choice compared to the food what you can buy in the certain shops. So yeah, we discussed the yogurts and food in general. So basically you're the one who can make the opinion about, no need to believe anything what I said to you, try to check it out on yourself, because my opinion might be different from yours and might be wrong in certain points, but still you can tell me what do you think about. I just shared my experience and information what I collect, and hopefully something of it will be helpful for you. So we'll do more research about other kind of food later, what I will share with you in the next video, so stay tuned.